mission. We come out here with
Good morning, YouTube. It is a brisk -3 degrees here in Fernie. Just getting geared up. It's actually going to warm up quite a bit by 11 or 12. So going to get out on the beast today. Don't mind the crazy collection here. So we're going to head down basically west of Fernie. There's a big lake that crosses the border called Kukanusa. We're going to head down that way, cross down the border, do a bunch of single double track on the south side into the States in Montana, and then do a loop back and probably actually come back to Fernie because, man, the nights are just too cold and who wants to be out? Man, when it's freezing and there's frost, not the best time to ride. Man, so much confidence building on this bike, and it's only, it's my first real long off-road trip. Out of 300 or so, 280 kilometers, we were probably off-road close to 200, and just gaining confidence like mad. This 700 can just roll through anything. It's pretty amazing when you let it ride and, don't try to fight the bumps. It's been years since I've been on a dirt bike, but yeah, pretty cool, and hope you enjoyed that video. So today, more of the same, maybe a little bit warmer weather, kind of over the valley heading south, so hopefully I can lose the puffy partway through the day. Check it out. It always takes me a minute to get my pants sorted with all my knee pads and shit. I'm on the way. So trying out a new app today too. I've got Pocket Earth, and I was just figuring out how to use it last night. And so I can actually save my ride. Gonna be cool to try out the new setup, new bar position. So plan is grab a sandwich so we don't have to stop anywhere, and then hit the road, west then south to America. Let's do it. Ever wondering why the Fernie connection? I went to high school down the road in Invermere, not far from here. Actually lived in Fernie for a bit, and so this is basically a return home. But I haven't done a whole bunch of dirt biking down here. They made a Mercedes commercial here one time where it looks like it's coming out of an avalanche. They're just pouring snow over this tunnel. Doing some double track to the border. We just pulled off the highway. Nice. This bike is so versatile. Wild. Whoops, hit me into neutral sometimes. I know people with KTMs or gas have that experience. This has its own little glitch sometimes into neutral. Even at speed, sometimes 5th or 6th, I just pop into neutral. Anyways, KTM world. Y'all know why I have a red bike. I'm definitely a Ducati guy, but if I have to have a KTM, I'd rather have a red one. A little chundry here. Get ahead here. He's definitely sliding a little bit on the back brake. Just try to ease into this. So sketchy at the end. Hello, USA. Last chance to get duty-free liquor, America. Prices are cheaper in the US anyway. I don't know why I feel more like a cowboy when we come into Montana. I'm from Alberta. Cowboys everywhere. So here we go, USA 55. And let's go find some trails. Rexford Libby Dam. Just filled up 90 kilometers for $5. Not sure if that's good or not. $4.90 or $4.80 for a US gallon. Probably divide by 4, so it's probably $1.20, something like that for premium. Yeah, that sounds good. Would love to come back here on the Street Fighter. Pretty fresh pave, and just turn after turn. With a speed limit of 70, so probably can't get in too much trouble. They used to have a thing back in the day in Montana where if you were from out of state or out of the country, you could pay the officer $5 cash and they'd give you a receipt for your speeding ticket. Those are the days. Oh wow, what a great spot. Anyone watching too, if anyone's been spotting my blinker light on my dash, if you can see it past the other GoPro. I'm not really great at remembering to turn my light off. Awesome! Dude, so need to come back to that road on the Ducati.
Oh, fuck. Where do you see this road? That road, we went up that in the 911s and Trevor's old Maserati.
Oh, nice.
And that's what when Trevor tells the story of me eating popcorn and sipping a latte. Like 220, I was on that road. Guys, get in there.
Tourists. I think he's stopping here for a leak. That wind noise is my visor. Been riding a lot off-road with my visor up. Just been too cold for my dual sport helmet, which if you saw my last video, the dual sport helmet didn't do so well for cold weather. Oh, I think I left this camera on the whole time. rather watch the road instead of the view. Oh, a little gravel. So this road, while we're on it, we're going to go down, I think it's about 10K, and then turn off on the trail. Recreation area. Should I edit that and say it again? Big Creek Recreation Area. This is Big Creek Road. Check it out. It's always tricky when you come off the highway after a couple hours. And now we're in, you know, gravel and dust, dirt road, watching for holes. Watching Dave hit holes. I can ride parallel to him. So much better for missing all this shit. Sometimes you just gotta take it on the chin. This looks great. Looks so amazing in the fall. And I don't remember if I commented on when we were off-road before today. New bar position. I moved up almost right to the front. So it's basically 1.5 lines. You know, when you look at the lines in the center of your bar. 1.5 from as high as it can go. Feels way better. Now if I could just see the holes through the dust. Also these enduro boots, the Tech 9 Adventure, or Tech 9 Enduro I guess it's actually called. It's a little hard still, even though I lifted my gear pedal up. It's a little tricky to get my foot under when I'm standing and try to shift. It's better if I sit down. Leave it to my guide in front of me to watch for holes. This totally reminds me of riding in the Bugaboos when I was a kid. This creek running alongside, you can probably see it in the GoPro angle, but I can't stop to look. Fall colors. Little rock jump. Nice. Still need to keep your eyes open. There's a few holes and things here and there. The funny thing with this bike is I'm battling sometimes between second and third. Dave has one less tooth on his front sprocket, so he can probably stay in third a little bit longer than I can. But still, what a bike. Amazing. This might be my best favorite trail so far. This Big Creek Trail was amazing. Look at these roads. But wait until you see the next video. The return trip was something else. In the next video, we'll even switch bikes. I'll get to go for a blast on the 701 and see how it compares to the gas. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all again soon. I feel like I should be in an ad for Montana tourism. If you have a dual sport bike, come to Montana. This is amazing. Look at the leaves blowing off the tires. So awesome. Guess I was getting a little close to the bushes.